Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Libra for the week of December 27th. Now Libra, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Libra, I do not do personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that's not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind, and please do not get scammed. I also do exclusive content on my Instagram, so if you want to get to know me more, you can give me a follow there. But with all that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, just a small percentage of the people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you're one of those people who watches my videos and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, I would appreciate it if you would. Helps my channel grow in a big way. Same is true if this is the first time you are watching me. So let me make sure everything's in view, and Libra, ending the videos here on a good note. You are my last reading here of this week, and you have one of the best ones, it looks like. But let's see what we have here on the bottom. Six of Swords. Energy on the bottom is the Six of Swords. So this is all about transitions for you in your life. This card can imply travel. Some of you are traveling. Okay, you have two of the big travel cards, and it might be at a distance. Okay, you might be, hopping on a plane. It might be by vehicle as well. But some of you here are, this is the week that we're looking at is the week of, the New Year, a traditional time where people get together and gather and celebrate and all of those sorts of things. So some of you may be doing that. But on a much deeper level, the Six of Swords talks about you going through a sort of rite of passage, soul changes, if you will. Kind of leaving the old you behind and taking your swords with you, going to new shorelines, testing new waters here, going to new places. And so it can represent a big transition in your life. So I love to see that energy here on the bottom for you. Let's see what else we have. See what other energy I'm feeling here to sort of start off. I feel like for some of you, you are doing something in this week to alleviate stress. And, you may be, as a part of this transition, you may be taking a look at like work-life balance in some ways. And I get the sense that some of you are having some decisions that you need to look at as it relates to work. But let's continue forward here. Right away in the middle, you have the Justice card. This is you showing up, right? I'm a Libra, actually. So I'm learning this just as much as you are here, Libra. But this Justice card is all about patience. It's all about balancing something out in your life. On a deeper level, the Justice card talks about the karmic scales that you can see here, tipping and balancing in one direction or the other. By default, it's in your favor. And I would say that is the case here because the majority of the cards on the reading are positive. The Justice card also says that, you are getting an outcome. You are getting the outcome you deserve in your life because it's a major card of karma. And so the choices you've made up to this point are sort of rendering out right now, and you're getting that outcome based on that, right? And so, I do feel like, we talked about these karmic scales. I do feel like you have good karma here coming forward for you, and I feel like you're taking this with you as you make this transition. Now, in the past, you have the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So, some of you are thinking about a big move. Some of you are thinking about a grand adventure here with the Eight of Wands. And this is becoming one of my favorite cards, and I love this energy recently has been coming in for the collective here in this month of December. This is about accelerated motion. This is about movement forward. This is getting unstuck. It's a quick moving event potentially that brings about good news. It's communication, and typically from a distance. So letters, phone calls, texts, emails, social media communication, anything like this coming in here at this time. And so you might get like inspired, or you may have recently been inspired to sort of go on a grand adventure Again, you have these two major travel cards here. And I feel like the reason this has come about for some of you here is because you have this Nine of Swords, which is a major card of stress. It's one of the biggest stress cards in the tarot. You can see this person sort of like having a nightmare. They're presumably in fear here, as you can see, holding onto their pillow or whatever that they're holding onto. And they really feel like these 9 swords here are going to come down and hit them, but they don't actually do that. And so it talks about fears in the way, but I actually feel like some of you are overworked. Some of you are stressed about work, and that's returning back to that opening message. There's something here around balance, but like work-life balance for some of you. I think some of you have had recently, maybe in this year of 2021, as we look and we reflect here, as we roll into the new year, I think some of you have maybe had a nice increase in your financial situation with the Two of Pentacles. This is balance. Once again, this is a card of juggling. Typically, it's like juggling or fluctuating wealth, and by default, the Pentacles tip in your favor, similar to the Justice card, right? And, you know, it can also say that you're weighing an option or balancing an option here in your life. And so, you know, like I said, I feel like there's a big message of balance here around the stress that's maybe you're accumulating. And I feel like it's because you've been working very hard and getting rewarded materially for the work. Like some of you maybe do contract work, or you do work where it's like, the more you work, the more you earn type deal. And, you know, I feel like that has been good, but I also get the sense that some of you are overworked. Like there's no cap on how much you're working type of deal. In the middle here, in the current situation, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Magician. So, like I said, your financial situation here looks incredibly good. You have this Ten of Pentacles, which is like a total harvest in your life. It's the full manifestation of the Suit of Pentacles. It is something coming through in terms of your abundance. It can represent you wanting to build a legacy for yourself. I do feel like you're going to be spending some time. You might be, like some of you may be keeping a journal. Some of you may be doing like a manifestation log, or, you know, what is the traditional thing that people do? Like they set their New Year's resolutions. Yeah, that's it. Some of you may be like, you know, setting resolutions or whatever it may be to roll into this new year. And I think for you, abundance is going to be a big part of it. You also have this Magician card, which is manifestation, okay? So this is where I'm getting this idea of you really spending time here in this week manifesting for this new year, and manifesting potentially like even something around like your health and well-being, and like achieving abundance, but also not like spreading yourself too thin. There's something around energy here coming in, like your energy being depleted. But in the future here, you have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Star. So we're going to move over here to the Star first. This is very much in alignment with the Magician, Ten of Pentacles, because the Star is the biggest card of like your wish being granted in the tarot, maybe other than the Nine of Cups. And along with that, so you're looking at these wishes, like you're really asking yourself here, what do you want to do in this upcoming year? And along with that, you have this person who's sitting in healing waters of renewal. And so it talks about like not only hope and optimism for the future, but it also talks about like if you've been nursing an injury or an illness, or in this case, overstressed, overworked, like that situation healing. So, you know, for some of you, this may be travel related, like you may be taking an extended trip or a long trip to heal yourself. But I also feel like you're looking to maintain abundance, build abundance, and also maintain your health in this year, and it could very much happen. You have the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands here. Queen of Wands is a card of major attraction. This person is attractive not only in love, but also in the workplace. And, you know, everybody wants to know the Queen of Wands because they are able and capable of doing a lot of different things with passion, with an element of passion that's hard to find. Along with that, you have this Seven of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Seven of Wands. You needing to stand strong in your purpose and your conviction and do what you know is true for you. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Now, if you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend. Also, really appreciate you being here, and check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. All right, what do we have? We have charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. It's almost like you can have whatever you want, Libra, which is actually the case. It really is. You can manifest whatever you want in this lifetime. You also have Saint Germain, karma releasing, move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy, and the Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Yeah, there's something around miracles, connecting with the universe. You know, this card says heaven, but you can extend it out to whatever you resonate with, the universe, whatever your guides. And yeah, I see that for you here. Miracles coming true with the star and, okay, wow, and the Holy Spirit. Well, these cards just came flying out here. So you have meditation brings answers. You have let go and yes. That's a big yes. I also want to pull this. Recovery. Okay. Yeah, thought so. So something here around you really taking time to recuperate, to recover, to heal yourself in some ways. And it's almost like your money situation's good. Like you've spent time like gaining abundance or doing something. And now you're trying to get this other piece of the puzzle, which is your health, okay? And it may be something like you like incorporating like a workout routine or eating healthier or yeah, like I don't know, like meditating, but like there's something here where you're recovering with the star and the recovery card. And yeah. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, you have the Devil, Two of Pentacles coming in once again, by the way, and the Ten of Swords. So fear's manifesting. So the Nine of Swords, nothing has happened yet, but the Ten of Swords says that your fears are now manifesting. So there's some sort of decision here that's probably stressing you out. There's something with work and a decision that you need to make that's leading you to stress at this point. I think this Ten of Swords for me is really resonating with this idea of letting go for you, because this person's down, like they're down and out. Okay, so like really there's no coming back for this person. And you know, at that point you just kind of have to allow things to be as they are. But the Ten of Swords really gives you an opportunity to release yourself from what's no longer serving you. And it says, yes, while there is an ending, there's also new hope on the horizon, and the worst is behind you, Libra. So I almost think, you know, some of you are going to be spending this time like really juggling, like really deciding here what to do in the material. And this may even lead to some level of like negative thinking. I feel like with the devil's a card of our shadows. And it's something that we have to work through. It can also be overwork and addiction to work. It oftentimes comes in, and that's something we've been reading in this reading. So yeah, you have this Nine of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Empress. Okay, so Nine of Cups is the other major wish card. Okay, so you have your dreams and your wishes here coming true. The Nine of Cups and the Star. As that is going on top of the Ten of Pentacles, some of you are in for some sort of major achievement of abundance. And remember, abundance is different for everybody, okay? Some people it's money, some people it's family, some people it's buying a home, some people it's paying off debt, some people it's buying a car, whatever it might be. You know, this thing that you've been putting energy into, maybe it's a new friendship, maybe it's a new community of people, a new apartment, something like this energy that you've been putting your manifestation energy into with the Magician down here, the Nine of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and now the Empress, which is the biggest card of abundance. This is all coming true, okay? But you have to allow divine timing to happen, and you have to allow divine timing to let do its thing. And, you know, if this reading is for you, this wish looks like it could absolutely come through. The Empress is all about fertility. It's Venus energy, which is the planet of luxury and wealth and beauty and love. But it's also like nurturing yourself and nurturing a part of your path and being resourceful, which is why it's all about abundance. The Five of Wands in the middle with Justice, you're wrestling with yourself here, okay? Like, at the end of the day, this is what you asked for, okay? So like, I feel like some of you are getting major abundance, but you maybe didn't recognize or realize how much work it would be. That's maybe what it is, because there's something about work here. You have the Six of Cups, you have the Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles, yeah. So the Eight of Pentacles does imply major work, okay? But it's good work. It's work you want to do, okay? You can see this person here is wrapping up their latest creation. There are other ones here hanging up on the post, and they are a builder, but not just a builder. They are like an artisan, or they have some sort of special talent in whatever it is that they do that gives them a leg up. Also, you have this Knight of Swords here with the Queen of Wands. Knight of Swords is about taking action and seizing the day. And it is also about not being too impulsive as well. It says go for it, but do not be impulsive. Make sure that, you know, whatever you're going for is aligned. Lastly, you have this Six of Cups here with the Seven of Wands. You know, there could be somebody from the past here that you need to set a boundary with. Or, you know, there could be something that you've always wanted to do with the Six of Cups, and now that it's here, you have to keep going with the Seven of Wands below it. Yeah, you have this Four of Wands as well, which is good foundations and achievements in your life. So stable situations coming through. Let's see what else we have here. Let's pull some additional messages. Let's pull some Kipper cards here. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, so you have the Community card. You have Concern, Bad Health, Expectation, False Person, and Lovers. Okay, so Expectation and False Person with Community. There could be someone in your circle of friends or in your family that is placing too high of expectations on you, that's also leading to this level of stress that we've been talking about in this reading. Expectations are challenging, okay? Having too high of expectations is a path to setting yourself up for failure or disappointing yourself. It's great to have good aspirations, but you know, it's also important to keep your expectations realistic as well. And you know, there could be someone who just doesn't have that. The bad health is this stress energy that we're talking about here in this reading, is what I truly feel for you. And like, I do get the sense that some of you do what you love. Like, whatever it is that you do for your career, like, you actually love doing it with the Eight of Pentacles and the Star. And that's a big wish that's come true for you. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, maybe share this video with a friend, and check out my website, zanintuitive.com, to sign up for my email list. I'll see you in the next one.